it just felt like he was a character that should have been killed off, and they don't even touch back onto it. They just keep going with it. I mean, but those are two small gripes. I mean, I could deal with both of them. Some people don't like the ending. I had no problem with the ending. I thought the ending was excellent, the way it was all set up and everything. I do think they humanized, not humanized him. They made him a little weak towards the end. That was one thing. Like he's all this all powerful, you know, kill machine throughout, and then he gets to the end and he's a little off. But the scene in the ending when they go upstairs and Jamie Lee Curtis is in the room locking all the doors, dropping the cages down. That scene in the room with all the mannequins is so well paced and tense. You know he's in the room, but she cannot find him and everything, and just very very well done. I mean, it's open interpretation. If they're set it up for a sequel. I mean, you kind of don't see him at the very very end, but how did he get out of there? But I mean, all these films throughout this franchise, he's always escaped death. So even at the end of the film, you see him dead, and the next film they show how he got out of it. So I mean, anything's possible. That being said, I mean, this film is just like I watched it, I saw it, with friends and everything, and I told them, I liked it, and we talked about it a little bit after. I mean, everybody liked it that saw it. I was driving home with my wife, and I was telling her I really liked it and telling her what I liked about it. Went home, went to sleep, woke up the next day, and I was just thinking about it, thinking about it, thinking about it, thinking about it. And I was like, man, I really, really like this film. And I said to my wife, like, not many films do I want to go back to the theater and see again, but like this is one that I really want to go see again because I liked it that much. Like it was just such a continuation. Like nothing will top the original to me, nothing, But this is like right behind it. Like the original to me is a 9.5 out of 10. This is like an 8 out of 10 for me. It just was that good of a film, and it exceeded all my expectations. It did justice for the franchise, for the genre. I mean, horror films like this is a horror film like that when it just gets released, nobody can shit on. Nobody could beat up about this. Like this is just such a good horror film. Like, and that's one thing I saw people saying. Not only is it a good horror film, it's a good film in general, and it's really true. Like this is just a well-made film. Everything about it is just perfect, and like I said, it's not as good as the original, but nothing's gonna be. Like that's something in my mind that's almost hard to pass, is for a film to pass here an original or first, you know, first movie in a franchise. Like very rarely does it happen. When it does, it's like the number two or number three is usually like this amazing film. This gets close, but it doesn't surpass it. But this is just such an amazing film to me. It's by far and away the best film I've seen so far for the October Horror Movie Challenge. It's my favorite film of the year so far that I've seen. My favorite horror film since probably Cabin in the Woods. I mean, it's that high up on my list. Like, it's just such a good film in my opinion. Um, I mean, go see it. Go be a horror fan. Go to the movies and go see this film because this is like you've never seen unless you saw 78 in the movie theater. You've never seen a horror film of this caliber like in the theaters of like this genre basically because like that's like the last time a film like this like of this extent like I mean of course other franchises like Nightmare on Elm Street the first one was probably amazing to see the first time in the theater, like Friday the 13th probably the first time, but like this film was just like it's such a good horror film. Like I said, to me it's best film since Cabin in the Woods, biggest horror film, best horror film of past 6, 7, 8 years, whatever it is. Just you do yourself a favor and go watch it, go see it. It's that great. 8 out of 10 easy. Best film of the challenge, best film of October so far. Till then, I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow because I doubt any film's going to compare to this. I don't think I'm going to be giving out any 8s tomorrow, but we'll see. So until then.